We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands.
Earth Day is globally celebrated by 141 countries worldwide, and this April 22nd will mark the 48th anniversary of this event. Earth Day is one of the largest secular holidays in the world right now, just before St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, and Halloween. But why do we celebrate Earth Day? Here's Mohammed Sheikh with a little bit of history on why we are still celebrating Earth Day, almost a century later.
On the 22nd of this month, the world will be celebrating what we know as Earth Day. Almost 4 decades ago, 141 countries came together to celebrate and cherish Mother Earth. This is a global event that was created to preserve the ecosystem.
I spoke with Professor Mahipal Jadeja, who specializes in environmental technology at Seneca College.
The beginnings, I guess, the Earth Day evolved with the recognition that as the human population grows on this planet Earth, there's only finite resources available to be able to meet the needs or to sustain the human population. And so it has become evident that if the current pace continues in terms of the population growth, there may be a time when pretty soon where the resources may not be able to sustain.
Almost 200 million people around the world will mark almost 4 decades since the Earth Day was founded. That day, they will renew their vow to preserve and protect the ecosystem of Earth against climate change. As Earth Day provides an opportunity for everyone to dedicate themselves and celebrate Mother Earth towards the cause of environment preservation and fight against climate change. This is Mohammed Sheikh for Say News.
Earth Day is a day where we take initiative to take care of our Earth. It's easy to get involved in local Earth Day activities. Here's Isaac Tishmala with the tasty way to get involved in this year's Earth Day.
Is known as Earth Month all around the world. In honor of Earth Month, Pizza has launched the annual Devices for Slices campaign. The campaign takes place at traditional locations in Ontario, Quebec, Saskatchewan, and Nova Scotia. Pizza has assisted in redirecting 17,000 devices from ending up in landfills. The campaign is done with the Electronic Products Recycling Association, and they recycle all the items. Customers are welcome to bring their old Nintendos, cell phones, and even iPod or MP3s. They can bring their devices from April 1st to April 30th to exchange them for a voucher for a free pepperoni slice or cheese slice. There is a limit of 2 devices per customer. Corporations and schools are also being encouraged to come and participate in the Devices for Slices campaign, but they must register online. Once registered, they can receive a $25 voucher. I'm Isaac Chamala for Say News.
Toronto has a pretty extensive Earth Day program with tons of activities for you and your families to participate in, no matter how big or small they may be. Here's Jigar Patel over at Toronto's Botanical Gardens with one way that you can get involved.
Do you and your kids want to celebrate this year's Earth Day with Mowgli? Earth Day 2018 is supported by Mowgli, the hero of Jungle Book stories and the star of Kidun's upcoming play featuring Mowgli in the urban jungle. Kidun's is a Montreal-based entertainment company well known for its shows such as 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. We have Miss Brody Carr from Toronto Botanical Gardens, who is responsible for the events on Earth Day this year.
TBG is doing a large-scale event, at least for us. There are about 300 to 500 people that will come throughout the event duration. The event will run from 12 to 4 o'clock at our teaching garden. The teaching garden is a really special place at the Toronto Botanical Garden. The teaching garden is where children that visit the Toronto Botanical Garden will often plant a lot of plants and help to nurture and grow these plants. And it's a lot of fruits and vegetables, so all of these things end up going to the North Harvest Food Bank later on.
With this year's annual Earth Day coming up on Sunday, April 22nd, there are a lot of things to do around Toronto. Plant saplings with Toronto Botanical Gardens in their nursery, learn crafts, or cycle to blender bike.
End plastic pollution. The theme of Earth Day this year is focused on reducing the usage of plastic, giving an emphasis on using more renewable items. With the previous subject of environmental and climate literacy being a success, Many non-profit groups are looking forward to this year's focus on reducing plastic footprint. I'm Jigar Patel for Say News.
The future of the Earth is in our hands, and days like Earth Day matter more now than ever. It is not an individual effort, although you can make simple changes in your day-to-day life that do have a bigger impact than you'll expect. Here's Tashira Oliver with ways that you, the average person, can contribute to this year's Earth Day.
Taking place on April 22nd, Earth Day has been celebrated since 1970 in over 192 countries. But the question that lies is, what will Earth be like in 5 years? What about 10, 20? What will the Earth look like for the future generations to come?
There are plenty of goals we can do to help out for the future of Earth Day. Walk or ride a bike for short trips or take public transportations for long ones. You will significantly reduce the amount of pollution and greenhouse gas emissions you generate every day. If you're outside and finished with the newspaper, toss it in one of the recycling bins the city has provided for you.
The City of Toronto is getting involved with an organization called Earth Month, taking place the entire month of April at the Yonge and Sinclair in downtown Toronto. There's a clothing drive where you're able to donate unused or unwanted clothing instead of throwing them away. An e-waste drop-off is also a part of Earth Month, where you're able to recycle unwanted or unused tech equipment at nearby drop-off centers. For more information, you can log on to the Yonge and Sinclair website for locations and dates. Earth Day is an example that we shouldn't take our time on this planet as a joke, and we should take care of our planet, our home, just as we would take care of ourselves. This is Tashira Oliver for Say News.
We share this Earth with plants and trees and hundreds of species and need to be more cautious with the way we are treating the environment. This Earth Day, you and your family can attend a pop-up adventure playground. It'll be set up at Trinity Bellwoods, where Earth Day volunteers will be teaching environmental action and physical literacy for the youth who attend. Happy Almost Earth Day from all of us here at T2Ed Media. I'm Janae Bent for Say News.